I'm Amanda Shires, and I am a songwriter, a fiddle player, painter, a mom, and I think I'm a pretty badass friend.
I love it. I didn't know you painted too. Oh my
Oh,
gosh. You
yeah.
do it all. What does that title, Nobody's Girl, what does it mean to you personally at this point in your life and career?
It means that I belong to myself, and yeah, it was a bit of a struggle to. I'd been in a long relationship, a long marriage, when that was ending, and I was trying to figure out, like, I have my identity, but like how I operate was a tough thing to sort out in my mind. But it means that everything's my own now. My time, my body is mine, for the most part. Yeah, that I belong to no one, and that I found that I have the tools and the strength and will to make my life how I want to make it. It means my dreams are mine and my priorities are mine, and that I'm putting my damn self first, even though I oftentimes like to put myself second, third, or last.
That's beautiful. It's a beautiful thought of just kind of finding yourself again in the chaos, you know. When you were putting this record together, was there a song on here that kind of surprised you as it came about that kind of spoke to you more?
Yes, it was towards the end. Away It Goes, I was surprised by, because I kind of thought I was, done writing for the record, and done mining my feelings and done staring at this particular part of my life. And my producer, Lawrence, said, I still think you got some more in there that we should probably wrestle out, if not for the record, but for your own benefit. And they didn't say it like that, but that's what they meant. And anyway, so I started writing, and I came to that song, and I feel like for me that song kind of sets the tone of the album, and it sets the tone of how I was feeling about releasing the work and talking about such personal matters. And I'm really a fan of the writing that I did on a song called Friend Zone. It's a lighter song, and I like to laugh. In that one, I was surprised that I wrote something that made me laugh.
You need those songs. You need those
Yeah.
songs like that. I
Yeah.
love that. You're touring with Alley and AJ, and you're also joining the Allman Betts Family Revival. So they're two totally different sounds, vibes. How do you separate your energy and kind of perform with both of them?
Well, I've been performing since I was 15, professionally, with different folks and stuff. And I didn't start touring under my own name until I became a songwriter. So I'm going on this Alley and AJ tour, performing Amanda Shires songs and all that. And for me, it's like moving to do the celebratory, like, revival one is a time that I get to express in a different way. Like, I get to play music that's not mine, that means a lot to me, that's influenced so many others. And there's a different kind of pressure that's, I mean, in some ways it just is easier, because it's a huge group of people, and we're all going to make, like, we're all going to be in this connection, like, kind of community of celebrating some great music. And that's different than, okay, I'm going to play my Amanda Shires, tell jokes in between songs. It's a different kind of thing. In the way I get into either headspace is that I just, in the other, I'm grateful anybody would want to hear my damn songs. And then in the other one, I'm honored to get to support others just playing the fiddle in the background, or taking a few, singing songs and doing those. It's easier they're easier. I mean, it's easier to separate it because they're two different animals.
Do you have any like rituals or quirks that you do before you tap into before you perform or before you write a song or anything?
Before I perform, I, for 1 hour, don't talk to anybody, and I don't look at my phone. And I learned that because I was touring in Holland once, and was meeting folks before the show, and this Dutch woman said, "I hate your haircut." And I had to go up on stage, and I was like, shit, it just got ate at me all night, Like, I was like, what is so bad about my hair, and why does she care? But, things like that happen a lot, where people don't mean to say weird things, but they do. So I kind of just keep quiet to myself, and then also try to, within that hour, I spend 20 minutes of doing transcendental meditation.
All right, well, you play the fiddle, you sing, you write, you paint. Apparently, you also have a background in poetry.
Mhm.
I mean, you're a lot of things. But if you
I
had to
mean,
just pick one thing for a whole year, which one would you do?
if this was in a world where there was equal pay and equal play, pick writing all the way up and down. And
Oh,
if it's a
okay.
world that is what it is now, I would probably pick painting, because I could also write on the painting. But neither world are worlds where women dominate, and there aren't very many businesses that do. So I guess we're gonna go on pure passion and love. I would pick writing. I would pick writing. but I would miss painting.
Well, for any new listeners on our end discovering you on this tour, which song from your new album do you think is the best introduction to who Amanda Shires really is?
Oh, wow. I think today I'm in a funny mood, so I would pick Friend Zone because it's like kind of funny, but on any other day I'd probably pick, and I'll just go with Peace of Mind. I think the writing and the toughness on that one came across pretty well.
You've collaborated with a lot of different artists. I mean, we talked about two of them, but is there anyone still on your dream collaboration list?
Yes. Okay, dream collaborations. Rick Rubin, Tom Petty, but unfortunately he's dead. Same with Leonard Cohen. And I think it would be fun to collaborate with like Post Malone or Young Blood because I think they're both really cute.
Just to see if something would come, you know.
Yeah. I think it'd be really fun to collaborate with Cyndi Lauper, and it would be really fun to collaborate with Father John Misty or Josh Tillman, as his name is, and Radiohead. I mean, I've collaborated with all my other heroes, like Willie Nelson and Bobby Nelson, and the
Mhm.
great songwriters. Hard to find any that in the country sphere that I haven't worked with.
I love the variety that you have in your past, but even just like on your dream collaboration list, I love that there's like such a variety of artists. So I
And
think
I
that
love all my girls, and we work together. Like, I love writing with Marion Morris, my friend, and Brandy, and Brittany Spitzer, and all those folks.
the Highwomen.
Yeah, the Highwomen. I loved working with Sheryl Crow. I love all those folks. I mean, have fiddle, we'll play it. Call me up. I'm here.